YouTube, what's good with y'all boys? You know what I'm saying? Wando back with another video. I ain't gonna lie to you. Today, bro, we got Jordan rules, bro. Everybody should know how Jordan played, bro. Everybody should know how the bad boys played with Jordan also, bro. They tore him up. Simple as that, bro. They really like, bro. They really was like physically aggressive with Jordan, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm Pistons for life, bro. That's my home team. That's my hometown. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta support, bro. They had to do what they had to do to win, man. But before we get into the video, make sure y'all subscribe to me, bro. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all comment what y'all want to see next. And without further ado, let's get straight into it.
Interpretation of the Jordan rules are this. There are three areas on the floor the Pistons need to be concerned about. He's sensational when he dribbles to his right. He's only great when he goes left. They will force him left as much as possible from the top of the circle area.
I was covering the team at the time. My eyes were telling me.
Dang, bro. Off the bat, y'all see Isaiah Thomas getting busy, bro. Nah, Isaiah Thomas and Jordan, they butt heads a lot, bro. So I can only imagine what they was going through live, bro.
Some Jordan rules going on here. So let me go write a story about this. Now what do I just get this? What are you talking about? There's no Jordan rules. We're just playing tough, physical, like anybody else.
When Michael Jordan has the ball on the foul line extended or wing area, he is so good, too good at going baseline, coming back up under the basket, getting fouls on the big people. So instead, the Pistons will force him to come to the middle of the floor off the dribble, trying to get help from the next defender.
Bro just went up on 3-4 people, bro. You gotta learn how to pass the ball with the bad boys for sure.
Say, what about the Jordan rules? And they say, what Jordan rules? And they'd say, what about this defense you're playing on? We're not playing anything special. And they all laughed and they'd wink and then they'd move on.
They also need to be concerned about pick and rolls. They'll trap everyone. And while Michael's doing his thing, just kind of creating, they'll run the next guy at him to double team him no matter who it is. But keep this in mind, Mark. They don't always use it.
Bro, and then another thing, bro, they had Dennis Rodman, bro. Bad boys had Dennis Rodman. He was a hothead. He was on all that, bro. So imagine if he was on Jordan, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that would have worked out, bro.
Jordan rules.
Oh, they didn't preach it. They didn't brag about it. But it was on display.
Jordan to the foul line, room in the lane. Isaiah grabs him and fouls him.
The Jordan rules were for the Pistons to know about, not for anybody else to know about.
The Jordan rules, is that something you guys made up?
Jordan rules were, you know, to stop him, period, because nobody else could beat you on that ball club.
They have been called a dirty ball club.
Oh, he trying to bully Jordan, bro. Crazy work, bro.
I can see why.
I don't know. You have to ask my man Matt Dobick on that one if it was any Jordan rules, and him and Chuck Daly not around, so I don't think it was any Jordan rules.
Isolation play for Jordan, and Isaiah Thomas ties him up.
I ain't gonna lie, salute to Isaiah Thomas, bro. He was like, what, 6 foot? Something around there, bro. And he was getting up with Jordan every chance he got, bro. That's probably why Jordan ain't on a USA team, bro. Like, he deserved a spot, bro. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. Did Isaiah Thomas deserve a spot? I think so. He did good. He did just as good as anybody else on that team, bro. Probably a little better. That was crazy. Jordan rule.
How high can this man fly? Michael Jordan is soaring, and the Chicago Bulls are going right with him. Jordan is averaging 38 points a game in the first 2 playoff rounds. But now, Superman faces his toughest test. Game 1 will tell that
We called that man Superman. Hey, the Pistons was a kryptonite there. At that point, shit.
Detroit's road has been too easy, while the Bulls come off the biggest win in the history of their franchise.
You know, the whole Pistons Jordan rules thing was frustrating as a beat writer because I was covering the team at the time. And I would always get this. What are you talking about? There's no Jordan rules. We're just playing tough, physical, like anybody else. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm Brent Musburger along with Bill Raftery. Let's get...
Not gonna lie, bro, that's all they was doing for real. They were just using their players to the best of their ability. More physical, of course, but they was using all their players.
Right to it. The man was an ex-coach. How do you stop Michael Jordan?
There's not much you can do with him. You have to make him go east to west in the fast break. He's good on the perimeter, but he's great when he penetrates.
At certain times, teams found themselves watching and in awe of him, and maybe bashful about, being physical with him.
I was in the Detroit Pistons locker room before the game, and it's very obvious they would like to wind this thing up tonight. And while I was down there, Chuck Daly unveiled his final instructions for the players, and I wrote them down for you.
Chuck Daly devised it, and his coaches, and it probably is one of the great things that made Chuck Daly the great coach that he was in everyone's eyes.
7th game intensity, he said. Let's play like this is the 7th game. Control the boards, energy. Nothing new for the bad boys. He says intimidate and dominate. And then on the bottom in big capital letters it says follow the Jordan rules. And I said, what are the Jordan rules? They said simply, when he goes to the bathroom, we all go with him.
Damn. That's how they playing it, bro. If he goes to the paint, we all going. We all playing some defense, bro. Some type of way, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, that's Jordan's fault, bro. He could have been a better playmaker. He could have had a whole playmaking career for real if he would have just passed the ball. It wouldn't have been no Jordan rule. They would have been winning, guaranteed.
Let's go back to that.
There were no secrets. I mean, everybody knew what the rules were, and that was to put him on the floor when he came to the basket and try to keep him from the crowd-pleasing, super fantastic, flamboyant plays that he was capable of making.
Michael Jordan, who has done miracle things on the court, trying to carry his team on his shoulders against a great defensive team, maybe one of the greatest defensive teams in recent years in the NBA. Jordan has had his marvelous moments, but lately he has been stymied by the Detroit Pistons.
They had figured out how to contain Michael Jordan. They had finally figured out to some degree how to contain Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I noticed he said some degree, bro. Jordan was still, I ain't gonna lie, he was still getting to the cup, bro. But for him to be like, for him to get treated that way, bro, and get bruised up and fouled every time he went to the paint, he still stood tall and he was still getting to the cup. Hey, that's a strong guy, bro. Can't complain, bro.
There is Michael Jordan and Bill Cartwright. The Pistons are in blue, the Bulls are in white.
Chicago's ball with John Paxson still showing effects of that sprained ankle.
Let's see the movement now. They try to go down inside to get either Grant or Pittman off early.
Here's Grant.
Nah, bro. Get a ball. Nah, bro. Get a ball to Jordan, bro. Air ball. First play of the game. Get a ball to Jordan.
Lane Beer made him change his shot. Here comes Isaiah Thomas chugging up court.
So what you had to do is you really had to look at the games. And the Jordan rules were pretty simple. And there was a couple versions of them. But one, Joe Dumars would guard Michael Jordan. And he would sometimes be doubled by Dennis Rodman or Joe Dumars.
Oh, yeah, it's bad then. If they said Dennis Rodman and double team Jordan, it was all bad for him.
Dumars would try to, funnel him left into John Sally or to James Edwards or whatever big guy was there. The idea, the concept was to get Jordan to pass out or to take difficult shots.
Jordan, good pick from Pippen on the pick and roll. And then a good defensive effort from James.
That was smart, though, because they knew that Jordan, 8 times out of 10, wanted to shoot the ball. He was not passing the ball. You just seen Scotty went up and got his smack. Like, it was none of that.
James Edwards, chased down by Rodman.
Down low, Jordan coming around a screen, gets him into the paint. Lambeer to help out. And great Detroit defense.
Michael Jordan. Jordan, short of the shot. Get back.
The second part of the Jordan rules is that, you send Joe Dumars somewhere else, all of a sudden, you got 6'7", 6'8" Dennis Rodman on you. And Dennis Rodman was a physical player.
Nigga, they put Dennis Rodman on Jordan one-on-one? Nah, that's crazy work, bro. I wonder, like, since Dennis Rodman went to Chicago, I wonder how that conversation went, bro. But that was crazy. I wouldn't want to match up with a Dennis Rodman because I know he gonna try with his life to stop you, bro. He was a natural born hustler, 100%.
And he would be hitting Jordan, hitting him, moving his feet. And Jordan didn't like that.
And your call, Rodman now on Michael Jordan.
And he steps right inside him. Missed the first shot against Rodman.
Michael Jordan as the point guard. You can't help out as much with traps. That's the problem.
Damn. Bro, was that a flop?
Point guard, you can't help out as much with traps. That's the problem.
No way he bumped Dennis Rodman that hard, bro. There is no way he just flew back. There is no way, bro.
Coming inside, offensive foul is the call.
So you had Joe Dumars, who probably, was more compact and just stand in your face and guarding you and funneling you somewhere. And now you have Dennis Rodman, who's trying to get inside of your head, tapping you, being physical, throwing that elbow. So
No, that's crazy because, like I said, bro, they was eventually teammates, bro. And they obviously they butt heads just as much as Jordan and Isaiah butt heads, bro. That was crazy.
he got two different looks. And so when Jordan got accustomed to Rodman, here comes Joe again, and now you have the other Jordan rules where you kind of funnel him into traffic.
The Detroit Pistons have so many things to think about. I made a list for you. Defense, rebounds, Jordan, 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 Jordan.
Another part of the Jordan rules was very, very simple. Get the ball to whoever Michael was guarding. Make him work on the other end. If he had to guard Joe, get shots for Joe. If he had to guard Isaiah, God help him.
Damn, so they really tried to tire Jordan out on both ends. That's honestly smart, bro. Tire him out on defense, tire him out on offense. What more can he do now? That was smart. But honestly, I feel like this just made Jordan a better player overall. You know, this happened in what, 89? Jordan still had time. So this pretty much toughened him up.
2 seconds, 1 second, Isaiah at the bucket.
The other thing about the Jordan rules is you had to be physical with him. If Jordan got loose, he was gonna get hit, and he knew it.
Jordan left wing. Jordan to the foul line, room in the lane. Isaiah grabs him and fouls him.
Only way you...
Salute to Isaiah Thomas again, bro. Like, bro, for him to be that size, getting up with Jordan like that, bro. Bro, first of all, what is Isaiah Thomas doing in the paint right now? Like, I thought he was supposed to be guarding Craig Hodges or somebody, you know, on the outside. Bro was in the paint with the big man getting busy. Salute to that.
We were going to slow him down to get him to think about what he was doing, you know, coming inside and jumping in the air, was to at least give him the thought that he could get hurt.
The thing about Jordan, which made him great, is he was able to take the pain, take the physical play, and still play his game. But it was a lot easier for Jordan to do this against other teams than it was for the Pistons. Because other teams said, well, we're going to do the Jordan rules too. But they didn't have the defensive players to pull it off. Like,
salute to Jordan, bro. Bro, see, every time he went up, they had to think about him getting injured, bro. And at the end of the day, he still stood tall and did what he had to do to at least attempt to win a game. You know, 89, he wasn't winning no game, though. Not against the bad boys.
The Pistons did.
And so the Pistons, in that way, were able to at least get in his mind and cause him to think about, oh boy, where's Lambeer? You know, where's Mahorn? You know, where's Edwards? You know, where's Rodman? He could get hurt, he could get bumped, he could get knocked down at any time.
Good afternoon again, everyone. I'm Dick Stockton. We've had a day to think about this, and so is Chuck Daly. After Michael Jordan's 47 points, he decided he was going to go to the team, ask them, how should we defend Michael Jordan? The word is there was silence for a while, but then they came up with an idea. And the question, as I asked Hubie Brown, is how do you anticipate the Pistons playing the great Michael today?
Game 7 from the Palace. Piston ball. Warriors 5 of 6. Back to Dumars.
Keep in mind, this game 7 too. 89.
Jordan, good pick from Pippen on the pick and roll. And then a good defensive effort from James Edwards.
I mean, he's going to score on you no matter what kind of defense you put on him, because that's the kind of player he was. We just wanted to slow him down and try to double team him a lot and make other people beat us, opposed to letting Michael Jordan beat us.
And the Bulls wanted to get the ball to Jordan on the post. He was forced to come outside and get it.
Boy, their defense was something different. How many times y'all seen Jordan go outside like that? He usually get the ball in that post. But no, they made him go outside and reset. Wow. Crazy work. And I bet you all three of them, plus Isaiah Thomas about to get on them right now.
Kicked out, and time has been called.
He would not pass the ball on time. He would exhaust every option in order to score himself first. And we knew that going in, so just shut him down and you got the game won.
Jordan comes to the baseline. Dumars stays with him. Now Jordan into the lane. Can't get the roll. Dumars out. Here.
See, but no, that's Jordan fault again. He had Scotty wide open in the corner. Why he ain't pass? Jordan, hey, he made the Bulls lose that year just because he wanted to take it up on 3 people. I mean, you the greatest and all, but you still gotta. It's a team game at the end of the day, bro. You still gotta pass.
Here's Thomas. Paxson's back. Thomas into him. Off the glass.
You play teams because if they got a superstar, if you can negate them and let somebody else beat you, that'd be great. If we felt that Bill Cartwright needed to score 40, then Bill Cartwright can score 40.
Bill Cartwright, bro, has he ever scored 40 plus before? What's the chances of that happening? Bill Cartwright scoring 40 points? No, real life answer, bro. Because if that's their mindset, they gonna win every game. Because I never seen Bill Cartwright score no better than like 12 points, bro.
Right. No call. Blocked by Isaiah Thomas. Here's Dumars.
Isaiah Thomas?
He wouldn't give up. That's what I would say about Michael Jordan. He would not give up.
Isolation play for Jordan. And Isaiah Thomas ties him up.
Defensively, the Pistons are now pointing totally at Michael Jordan. They don't believe that any of the other 4 Bulls can hurt them at this point with this much time left.
If they didn't have the mental part, or that, we're too bullish to believe it's the end, they would have lost that series. They would have lost the game at the Palace. But they were just real bullheaded and stubborn and resolute about things. And that's why they won that series, despite I thought Jordan had an excellent series then also.
On the ball.
No, there's the answer.
That's what I'm saying. Jordan was still getting to the cup, regardless of the Jordan rule. I mean, they might have slowed him down just a little bit, but it wasn't stopping him from getting 25, 30 points, though.
We'll see here.
Thank you. Lambeer out. Thomas out.
Well, the Pistons have moved on, but you really got to feel for this man right here.
Well, Phil Jackson said yes, this will be considered a successful season for the Bulls. They went 1 game farther. For the Pistons, nothing but another world championship will do. And they, the Detroit Pistons, will meet the Portland Trail Blazers in the best of 7 beginning Tuesday night on CBS.
They really shut him down. And we already know who they won. They won against the Portland. Of course. It's the Pistons, bad boys. They got the job done whenever they needed to.
Those years that we beat those guys, I mean, he took a lot of abuse from us.
Didn't matter if it was Michael Jordan or if it was Craig Elo. I'd hit them all. It don't matter because you're the opposition. You're not my teammate.
I mean, they were our rules, and that's the rules the Detroit Pistons went by, how we're going to play Michael Jordan. And, we kind of played it up a little bit, but that's just the way it was back then.
I ain't gonna lie, that's why I like NBA back then, bro. That was more like, it felt natural playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, you feel me, tap him on the shoulder, it's a foul. Might be a flagrant, for real. But the physical part of basketball back then, that's what I would pay to see. I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely pay to see. It was more exciting.
Until he learned how to involve his other players, he couldn't win, especially against us. Once he started learning that and gave up some control over his ball club to a degree, that's when they started winning. And we got old, that was part of it. But still, you got to give him credit for recognizing that he couldn't do it himself.
When Jordan hit that big shot over Dennis Rodman, you kind of started thinking, okay, maybe this is the end.
And then he finally figured out, he had to get a lot stronger, get his teammates more involved to beat us. And, by that 4th year, we played them again, and, they finally figured out how to beat us. They swept us.
But he said about a 4th year. 4 years just to beat. Hey, I mean, hey, you gotta learn, bro. It's a lesson learned, bro. You know what I'm saying? Over time, it ain't gonna be the same. It ain't gonna be the same. And then Jordan just not getting started. 90s is his era now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he wasn't gonna let that go on. He wasn't gonna let that go on for too much longer, bro. And then, like he said, he started passing the ball more, started getting his teammates involved. It was over. You know, Jordan had some nice little shooters on his team. He just had to use them.
I don't know why it didn't hold. I think guys just got older. They had different players in. It wasn't quite the group that really held him down before.
Every team has their little window of opportunity. We had ours. Could we have won that next year? Tough. They had the home court advantage, and we were getting older. There's no question about that. And you lose a little bit of mental edge at that point. You know, they were hungrier than we were, and Jordan was changing his game, involving his teammates a little bit more. Pippen was growing up. It became their time.
He couldn't have said it no better than that. Yeah, exactly what I said, bro. He couldn't have said it no better than that. And Pippen was a great teammate to Jordan, bro. He made it happen, bro.
The league decided that they wanted to clean up the game, get rid of some of the physical contact, clear out the lanes so that the great players, the great athletes could drive to the basket. That was geared more to help Michael Jordan and the Bulls, and it was certainly the kind of legislation that did not help the Detroit Pistons.
Nah, that wasn't gonna help him at all. That was gonna get him in more trouble. Damn. So they shut that down quick. They shut that down just for Jordan, bro. I mean, that's where the bread and butter at, bro. Everybody's still talking about Jordan to this day. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a good move to me.
Maybe because the way he was treated in the league, but he's carrying, you know, it's about who would you come see? Would you come see Rick Mahorn or would you come see Michael Jordan? He can fill the seats up.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that's something new. I didn't know the whole league changed for Jordan, bro. He said that it was less physical. You know what I'm saying? He could do whatever he want to do. That's crazy to me. But it was also it was a safer thing, you know what I'm saying? Because Jordan was actually getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Detroit Pistons though. That's my team for sure. But you know what I'm saying? The last thing you want to do is hurt somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially a guy like Jordan, bro. Come on now. Come on now, it's Jordan.
So those were the rules. There were no secret about the rules. I mean, it was very obvious and very vivid for everybody who was watching. It was just that the Pistons were one of the teams that were willing to do it, where others may have backed away from it.
Jordan is fouled going strong to the hoop and pays for it. Foul was on Edwards, that's 4.
Damn. That concludes the video, bro. Damn. You know what I'm saying? The Jordan rule, hey, that was unstoppable for a minute, and they took advantage of it, bro, and actually won and did good with it. So salute to them, bro. Salute to Isaiah Thomas again, bro. He was a dog for real. Like, he was on Jordan anytime he could. And then salute to Jordan. He stood tall at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do to win, and it overall made him a better player at the end of the day. Made him tougher, stronger. He did it all. But man, if y'all enjoyed the video, man, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you new, comment what y'all want to see next, and we on to the next video.